tastes so good.
I do my damn mind. Tell the feeling like I'm rapping a damn lie. Tell the feeling like my life is a damn game. Nigga really wanna die in it.
Hey guys, it's Danielle, and sorry I didn't post last week. I just really didn't feel like filming, and I didn't want to film something like horrible. So I just wanted to wait until I felt like filming. But hey, today I'm going to be doing a video on how to get an A in your junior cert history exam. For my November or like Christmas for my November
Go crazy! Go stupid!
So for my November history exam, I got 90%.
I put a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass.
So I got an A, and then for my mocks, I got 85%. So I got an A, so I think I'm pretty good at history. So yeah, I'm going to give you my tips on what I did. First tip is to use your exam papers, because questions are always repeating themselves. So using exam papers is actually really helpful. I had a history exam yesterday, like a small class test, and all the short questions he picked were from the exam papers, so I've done them all already. So I'm pretty sure I got all the short questions right because I've done them all before. So we had a test on Hitler, Nazi Germany, and Mussolini. I did all the exam questions on Hitler, Mussolini, the Nazis, all that type of stuff. So I think I took someone else's exam papers by accident. Okay, well, I've done all the short questions from my exam papers. I don't know where mine are. Maybe because friends, so maybe I took one of theirs, because I definitely 100% have all the short questions done. So that's very strange. My exam papers, and I have my name on mine. Wow, okay. The first tip is to use exam papers and do all the short questions, because I've done all the short questions on like Nazi, Mussolini, Germany, all those types, and on my little class test I had all those questions repeated, so I knew what they all were. So that was good. Good tip. Second tip is to make flashcards. So these are the flashcards I made for Nazi Germany and all that type of stuff. So like, okay, so this is how I use them. So I'll be like, oh, final solution. What's the final solution? The final solution was made by Adolf Hitchman, and it was when they made the decision to put all the Jews in concentration camps. See? So that's how I study. I have loads of them, like the Enabling Act. Another one. So it'll be the Enabling Act. What was the Enabling Act? The Enabling Act was when Hitler could pass laws without having to put it past the government or the parliament or something like that. Yeah, without having to be approved by the parliament. So that's how I study, and that's how I get good at them. I do them like 2-3 times. I do it before class and stuff like that, so it stays in my head. The next tip, I actually don't have the book with me right now. It's in Skill. I use this little study book called Shortcut to Success, and I'll use that to summarize stuff, because there's a lot of information in the book that you actually just don't need. So you should invest in a little study book, or you can rent it from the library, because the library has them for free, and you just use it and you could make notes on them. Okay, I have a tip for you guys. Get these bigger flashcards, because I had smaller ones and I didn't like them. I really didn't like them. They stressed me out because you couldn't put as much information as you could on this one. So like it turned into big massive piles, and they stressed me out, and I'd be like, oh my god, like what the fuck, I'm not gonna like memorize all this. So these flashcards, I got them for the works. I literally bought 2 packs yesterday. These ones, the only from the works, $1.50. I got white ones and I got colorful ones. Do a lot of exam questions, I'm telling you, because the exam questions are always repeating. Like they're always going to be repeating. They're always going to ask the same type of question, even if they word it differently. There's going to be the same type of question. So you should do that. I think it really helped. That's what really helped me for history. And some people like just don't enjoy the subject history. They think it's really boring, but I personally enjoy it a lot, so that probably is why I do good in it. I'm gonna show you my mock. So the short questions are section 3, and you have to answer 20. And if you see, I got 20 out of 20 on my short questions. That's because of the exam papers that really helped me. Hold on, I'm gonna find them. I actually answered. You actually answered 10 out of. I have a really bad habit of, for like 10-mark questions, 12-mark questions, I will write a whole page. Well, I'm not supposed to do that. I meant to write like 10 lines, but I write a whole page. That's not good because that's time wasting, but I still do it. So yeah, that's a bad habit. But if you have time to do it, do it. I had, I think, 10 minutes spare after the mocks exam, but yeah. So those are my tips for getting an A in your junior cert science history exam. And if there's any more subjects you want me to do, I'll try and do them. Give this video a huge thumbs up, and I'm gonna try and do a study with me for a whole week. So if you guys something you guys want to see, give that a huge thumbs up. Bye.